Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Stable video, and in this video we have a brand new update. So to start off, the questline continues. A deep infection spreads throughout the heart of the woods, feeding on a divide. One side, a faction remains hidden in the shifting shadows. On the other, souls are bound to loyalty. Two sides have lost the ability to understand one another. More trust can now be earned with both witches and nobles, reaching higher levels of reputation with the factions will allow our adventurers to gather the people. And then we also have star hunting and paddock propping. While there is darkness and mystery within the castle walls and amongst the clouded trees, there is, of course, space for whimsy and cheerful activities with friends. The paddock within the castle walls now has paddock props to explore and use. Meanwhile, despite the cloudy skies above both castle and forest, starfalls have occurred. The star collection has now been updated with new fallen stars to find in the Marchenghast area. And then we also have a quick update right here to ensure our players have a little extra time to get the buckskin Dutch warm blood coat variation through our Invite a Friend campaign. We have decided to extend the end date for the campaign until March 25th. And then coming next week, we have another batch of horses that have been added to the new tax system. So let's get straight into checking out this update. Also, I do want to say real quick, we also have double star coins currently going on until February 25th. Okay, so here we are at the Veiled Hamlet. So if we take a look at the board right here, level 2 is now unlocked right here. So we can now talk to Abigail to move on with the quest line. There you are. I wanted to have a word with you. Let's talk. I have to say, I'm a little surprised to see you kept your promise. Outsiders usually end up betraying or leaving us. But you have been a great help to us and to the beast. We have all seen your dedication and selflessness. Even Ledgerich has seen it. You have met them before. They want to speak with you. I hope you're ready to do even more good here. You'll find Ledgerich in an old abandoned house. We call it Trude's hut. Okay, let's go find him. Okay, here we are. Human, you came back. The witches and Mar are friends, because only they were on our side. You are a friend to all the creatures of the forest. Allow me to tell you the truth. I was the one calling for help, as loud as I could. I hope that someone in Yorba could hear me, and you did. You are our last chance, and I do not just mean the beast, but the witches and the castle folks too. None of them are able to see the real threat, the one that will destroy everything. Both sides are blinded by their mutual fear and hatred, and haunted by their past suffering. You are different. You have a kind heart, and you do not take sides. But I fear that the humans will see that this is betrayal. If you want to have any chance at achieving peace one day, please talk to both Margaret and Abigail and tell them the truth. No more lies. Please continue your efforts to help the beast escape the blight. We need you. Alright, go back to the castle and talk to that young hare you have befriended. If we want to avoid resetting the flames of hatred war, you need to tell the truth about your cooperation with the witches. Go back to the witches at the Veiled Hamlet. If you want them to trust you, you need to tell them you have also been helping their enemies at the castle. Okay, and let's tell them. Is that so? You've been helping the witches too? Well, I was expecting this. I've seen how much you care and how much dedication you put into everything you do. The very first time you entered the forest, you managed the witches to not get rid of you right on the spot. They gave you one of their lanterns. However, I'm surprised to hear you say that the witches are doing everything they can to save the beast. Why is that? What are they planning? Regardless, I hope Father does not find out about you helping the enemy. If the Duke of Marchenghast finds out, that will not be well for me and for you. And worse, he will order us to hunt the last of the witches once and for all. If war comes back to our people, will it be my fault? Am I doing the right thing, or am I merely putting our people in danger? Have we made a mistake in bringing the beast inside the castle? Perhaps it was way too soon for all this hardships of the war. I have heard people talk. Some seem happy to hear the Mars call inside the castle again, others are terrified. They are dangerous to humans and should be kept on a leash or in cages, they say. Sadly, there are ancient, deep-rooted beliefs and behaviors in our culture, and this is how Father sees beasts, too. But I know in my heart he is wrong, and I want to change his mind. I know you mean well. You and I only wanted to offer them shelter from the blight in the forest and stop their suffering. What do you say? Are you able to communicate with one of those Mar? It seems there are things we do not know or understand about this world. Then please ask for advice. Okay, so looks like we're going to the hamlet now. What? You are playing both sides? Is that it? Huh, I should have known. You are carrying their cursed lance after all. Maybe you wouldn't be helping them if you knew the truth, how they deal with what they don't understand. My mother, like so many sisters in our coven, she died during the war, at the hands of the castle folk. She died fighting for what we believed in. So don't expect any of us to shake their hands and pretend nothing ever happened. I just can't. I'm not sure I can fully trust you yet. But I've seen what you do, and I sense you are not evil. We don't think the witches or any human should be deciding the beast's fate. They have a say in all of this. Beasts think and feel too, so we should listen to them more. Keep being on the side of good, and you'll have my trust. Besides, let's face it, we need you. Ledrich might know what you can do. They see and hear things we simply don't. Just ask them. You did the right thing. If Abigail has not fully lost her trust in you, maybe there's still hope. I have an idea on how we could use your talents combined with the witch's power. The witches, if the blight becomes more powerful in the future, they will need stronger cleansing spells. You should talk to their potion crafter and offer help with their potions. You witness what happens when the blight becomes too intense. It wraps and turns into a twisted form, what you called petrified blight. You saw how fast it can trap my kind. You have heard their suffering. As long as the blight is on these lands, it will happen again. Only you can help us, because you are the one wielding both the Glimmer Lantern and the Pandoric Lance. The witches hate that you wield the enemy's lance. They believe it will eventually corrupt you. It's time to convince the witches you can use the lance to do good. Go talk to Betty at the witches' hamlet. You have shown us that you care about all living beings equally. It is time that you learn about another one of the Saltus Coven's efforts, or should I say, our desperate attempt at controlling the damage done by the blight. Too many beasts have already fallen ill because of the blight. Sometimes we're lucky if we can find one early in their illness. We're doing all that we can to find a permanent cure, but for now, all we have is a temporary cure. There's a type of mushroom that grows in this forest, and that remains unaffected by the blight for some reason. We've learned how to extract it properly and make a brew that offers beasts affected by the blight some relief. Go out and bring mushrooms to me. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These will do. Step aside now. This brew will be great use next time one of us guides an ill beast to our village. And that now becomes another daily. Human, the situation has worsened. I hear the Mars' fearful shriek in the distance. They know the land inside out, and even in these times, so something must have happened. Please follow Rebecca. She'll guide you to the area. Lamar, it's trapped. Not only is the blight gradually spreading, we now see it can also change shape. When its spores are in high concentration, it can turn into strange solid shapes, almost like a tree. That changing can almost happen instantly and trap the Mars that live in this forest. Our lanterns are useful against the blighted fog that covers the forest, but the blight is left unchecked for too long, it will become a unbreakable barrier against which witches have no power. Unbreakable, we thought, until we saw that lance the castle folks gave you. I hate that we have to ask you to use the enemy's evil weapons, but we're desperate. So can you please use the lance to free the Mar? Okay, so let's get that one. And is there any others, or can I just strike the target? There we go. What a relief. Now the Mar is free again. And that now becomes another daily. Thank you for being honest with Margaret. It is only natural that she is feeling so much doubt. She has started questioning everything she has ever been taught, every book she has ever read. I'm grateful that she has not given up. We will need her help, now more than ever. Because of the blight in the forest, it is not safe for anyone. If the hare is truly willing to change people's minds, this could save many beasts out there. You saw how badly the blighted fog affects the mucus. The witch's potions can heal them, but if they go back into the forest, the blight will just take them again. Maybe the safest place for them would be in the castle, at least for a while. Do you know someone in the castle who could help us? The old hands, you say? He sounds well-meaning towards us. Could you please talk to him? Oh, good to see you again. I believe we are doing good work here. You know, I heard a child play with the Mar the other day. She was laughing, if you can believe it. As you can see, I found some of these beasts at the entrance of the forest. I think that they escaped the blight, and they're not doing well. I have a suggestion. Why don't you take them for a run around the castle? This should help them heal faster. Nucus, we called them back when I was a child. A water spirit of some sort. But all I see here is a creature who used to be infected and is not fully recovered. For beasts like this, just sitting there makes me restless. So what they need is exercise. Okay, so here is the Nucus. Just ride around the castle and come back to me once you're done. I'm sure this will help the Nucus recover. So it looks like we have a nice little race around the castle with the Nucus, maybe? Yeah, so I guess they just follow us around. I feel like this is kind of like Star Stable trying to like introduce like bigger pets. Because you know like how the Nucus is running next to me? If they put a Nucus on sale as a pet, I would 100% buy it. Oh, I'm lagging so bad I'm probably going to crash. Yep, knew it. The lag is super bad. So we'll go this way. Oh my gosh. Okay, the lag is definitely lagging. Jump, turn, jump, turn. Perfect. Oops. Oh. Okay, we'll just skip that jump. We didn't need to do it anyway. Jump. There we go. Jump. Perfect. And go in between this little like funnel walls right there. And right past Lady Margaret. Marguerite, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to say her name. And over here. Turn into the Duke's kind of like area. Jump this. Turn over here. Go down here. Turn. Oh, oops. I crashed. Oh, turn. Jump. Go through here. Go through the little cemetery. Oh, shoot, I crashed. Oops. Oh, oops. Oh, gosh. And there we go. Thank you for your help. I think they need to rest. And that now becomes a daily race you can do. This witch lantern of yours is truly magnificent. To think that this faint glimmer of light offers shelter against the blighted fog. I have an idea. What if we could understand how the witch's magic works from a scientific perspective, and were able to amplify it? I'm certain that if we put some of the castle's brightest minds on the task, we could devise a way to repel the blight for good. Maybe it's impossible, but it's worth trying. Please speak to Adelheld, the captain of the guard. Hello, what a curious lantern you have there. Oh, a witch device, you say? How fascinating that they found a way to repel the blight. It looks very similar to another contraption I saw in the forest, but instead it's placed on stilts, and cannot be transported. I wonder if you could take a look for me. My theory is that the witches were the ones creating those lantern saplings. Thanks to its light, it stops the blight inside its immediate area and gives shelter. I wonder if you could understand how their lantern saplings work, but as a guard, my duty is to protect the castle. Perhaps you could go into the forest and study one of them. I cannot wait to hear what you find. I have seen one of those lantern saplings left in the castle gate. Maybe that would be a good one to begin our study with. You scribble down notes about the lantern sapling's behavior. Okay, let's go back now. Nice work. Those witch devices are so fascinating, and they will come handy against the blight. And checking out the lantern saplings is now also a new daily. So that's all the quests for now. Looks like we got 2 new dailies per task board. So now we have the Waldfengen's Home, Mar Nightmare, traditional show jumping, and then on top of that, now we have Nuka's exercise in the castle and studying lantern saplings. Now we worked through the progression board, and you need 800 reputation to get the next level, which I don't know if it's coming soon or if it's currently unlocked. I guess we'll figure that out when we get there. Now on the task board, we have Guiding the Waldfengen, Lighted Nucus, The Ritual of Shadows. Now with the new ones along with Setting the Mar Free and a Redemial Brew. And then, of course, as you can see here, we progress through the progression board, and it looks like we have the second main plot thing that we have to get 800 points for the witches as well. And again, I don't know if it's unlocked or coming soon yet, but we'll figure that out when we get there, and I'll make sure to let you guys know when I do get there. And then we also have some new stars. So if we go into here and then go to stars, right here we have 9 stars hidden in the Marchenghast. And then we also have some new paddock crops in the medieval, no, not the medieval arena, the Marchenghast arena. So let's see option A. Looks like we just have some jump standards over here. They're very nicely decorated. I really like this one. It has a very nice, kind of like vibe. So yeah, great job with these paddock crops. They look very nice. Now let's go look at option B, which is kind of like the same thing, just a different setup and some new jumps. And then choice C, which is the final choice, is a show jumping course of Pandoric crystal jumps. So I love this jumping course. It has a very nice vibe, and I love how Star Stable made it. So great job with this Star Stable. So anyway, that's it for this update. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!